Here's one of the problems with dating in our society right now is that when you're on a walk, doesn't matter where, you can be like in the cutest area, the cutest, hottest people hang out there, and you're just like walking, and then you see a hot guy approaching, and he's wearing a hat and sunglasses, and you know he sees you, and you see him, and then the closer you get, you're like getting ready to be like, you know, not that that will get you really anywhere, because who's stopping to be like, stop, your smile was so amazing, I have to flirt with you. Could happen, you never know. So anyways, you're getting close, the moment's building, and then you finally get close, and you look up to see the guy, and he looks at his phone. It's like, that was your moment, dude. That was your moment to stare me in the eye and just be like, I think you're cute. But no, you have to look at your phone because you're a pussy-ass bitch. Along with the no phone parties that I'm obsessed with, I think we should do no phone walks. Even though I'm on my phone right now talking to my camera, no one's stopping me. But you know what? I see no one. I bet you if I walk past someone right now while I'm talking, I'm going to say, hi, how are you? What's wrong with hi, how are you? There's really nothing wrong with it. I mean, I did just see a really hot guy, and that was what triggered this whole thought, because we saw each other. We were both looking cool, and then the moment approached and I looked and he looked down. Fuck. That might be the key source in one of the areas that are wrong with dating right now. I just want to say it. I'm putting it out there. Let me know what you think. Would you stop and say hi to someone on a walk? Let me know.
If a not-so-attractive guy said hi, you would call him a creep. Women say this BS only when a conventionally attractive man ignores them in public. It has to do with their ego, nothing more.
I was just sitting here thinking about how I went to singles night at church, and it was hundreds. I mean, at least 1,000. First, I thought it was 500, but the pastor said it was 1,000 singles in attendance. Like, are we all living the same life at this point? Because I've never been in a room with that many single people, or even thought that it was even, I thought I was like the only one left. I mean, beautiful women, all types, shapes and sizes, literally African-American women. Like a room full of singles. And I'm like, this has to be an experiment. Like, this has to be like assimilation. Or is that the word I want to use? I think so. Like, I'm confused, and I'm like low-key, like nervous, like for us. We're shit for myself, fuck y'all. Because where are the men? Where are the men? Then again, don't know. Never mind. Don't. We know where they at. Bye.
The men are in their homes, the only place they're truly loved. Nobody trying to take advantage of them, nobody trying to break them. They're staying at home, enjoying the peace and quiet.
The only reason why women think that the dating pool is full of piss is because a lot of y'all have a lot of unrealistic expectations. Y'all done playing with the Pookies and Ray Rays. Now y'all expect to come to this dating pool at the age, with the children, with the bodies, and think that you're just gonna find this Prince Charming, right? But little do y'all understand, or little do y'all realize, is that men see it. Like, you literally just turned around and had 3 kids by a Pookie. Now you expect to come into this dating pool and you want me to be the Prince Charming after you done made all your mistakes. And then on top of that, y'all have all these expectations for these men. He gotta have this, he gotta have that, he gotta do this, he gotta do that. Whole time y'all had none of these expectations for the men that you laid with and had a baby with. That's why y'all say that's why y'all think rather that the dating pool is full of piss, because y'all have unrealistic expectations.
They don't want partners, they want sponsors. These women are generally filth. They all lie, they all cheat, and they always think they can do better no matter how gross, busted, unkempt, ran through, unfathered, and unhealed they are. They want you to be their dad and their bank account. Absolutely not.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm not about to sit like here and lie like everybody else who come up on here and lie. But if we're in a relationship or we're dealing with each other or whatever, in whichever way that we're dealing with each other, you have to be a provider before you think you're about to get any of my energy or anything out of me. And I simply say this not even on no like prostitute type of timing, but it's just a simple fact that if you feel comfortable enough asking me to give you some type of pleasure, I should be able to come to you and ask you for anything. Because it's like a nigga will ask you for some and then not want to hear you ask them for some money. It's like you want some and I want some money. And it's like it's just like the two don't like, it's like they don't like that question. And it's like, why do you think I like that question? Like, if I can't call you and tell you I'm hungry and not get nothing, Or if I'm not with you and I'm hungry and you can't feed me, or if I ask you for something and you can't do it, it's just like, what the, but you want me to do all of these things, and you want me to do this, and you want me to share my energy with you, and you want me to be around you, you want me to be in your face. I'm sorry, but growing up, I was taught that a man was supposed to provide. Like, my money is my money, his money is our money.
You all are just 304s. As long as you can get their bills paid, you can get in between their legs. Western women, especially black women, have no standards. Yes, I said it.
I cannot go on a coffee date because I don't have the time. If I said yes to coffee dates and walks, I would be going on 3 dates a day. Let's be honest about the situation here. I have big tits, a fat ass, and a solid face card. Like, I'm gonna get asked out a lot. The barrier to enter to date me has to be higher than a coffee or a walk. I don't have all the time in the day to go on all those coffee dates.
Guess what? You're still single. You have a vastly inflated view of what you have to offer. You told several lies in this video, looked right into the camera and told those lies.
I'm so done with dating. I'm so done with casual dating. I'm so done with trying to find the love of my life. Like, bro, I'm 30 years old. I'm 30 years old. And these men in 2026 are not doing it for me. They're just not. I don't know if it's LA. I don't know if it's the whole world. But yeah, I think I'm just going to try and be single for the rest of my life. Because every time I even try and step outside and go on a date, I realize how much effort I'm putting into something that does not put in effort ever. Like, I don't know what it is. Men in 2026, they want everything. They want their cake and they want to eat it too. Like, they don't want one person. They want a million of them. And then the best one to come, they'll drop you in a heartbeat. So that's how I feel about dating in 2026.
Men at 35 to 40 are in the same place as women at 18 to 23. They have options. There is no need to settle. You didn't settle in your 20s either. You enjoyed being the town bicycle.
Men are so fucking weird. I actually can't anymore. I despair. So I went on a date with this lad like a year ago, and we had a lovely time. He was really nice. I liked him. Attractive, sweet, funny, quite shy, but like in an endearing way. I'd met him at his work. Anyway, so we go on this date, and then he asked me for a second date. I'm up for it. And then he sends me a message a couple of days later saying that he's thought about it and he just doesn't think that he's ready for anything because he'd gotten out of a relationship. Okay, fine, disappointing, whatever. So then turns out he still works where I had originally met him. So I saw him yesterday, and he just spends loads of the time staring at me, checking me out, then flirting with me. And he says to me at one point, "Oh, how was Brazil?" And I say, "Oh, it was good, thank you." And then I look on my Instagram. Bro, he doesn't even fucking follow me. Like, you're flirting with me, you're checking me out, you've just outed yourself as stalking me. Make a move, bro. One of my friends said to me, would you go on a second date? Well, I say I wasn't the one who wasn't ready for anything. I was into him. I can't do this anymore. I'm going to a fucking convert. I can't do it.
If civilization relied on women to have game and make the first move, we would have gone extinct 2,000 years ago. How hard is it to make the first move? How about you make a move and ask him out? This is what's wrong with the dating scene.
I'm an LA native who moved to El Paso, Texas a few months ago, and ladies, I need your help. Where do you go find single men? Where are the single men? Where do you go out and have a girls' night out and enjoy the presence of available, handsome, a good catch kind of guy? Where do you guys hang out? I want to get to know more women here in El Paso, but also what activities do you guys do as well besides, I don't know, drinking? I'm not that much of a drinker, but hey, I won't judge you. I'm not a runner. I've seen the 915 running club for girls. I support them from a distance because I'm not a runner. I'm sure there are other things I can get myself involved in, but I want to know what you guys do so I can look into them. Thank you.
Single men are uninterested in dating. Time and time again, you women have made relationships look like a death sentence for us men. The juice is just not worth the squeeze.
Dating in 2026 is so ghetto, and I'm going to continue standing 10 toes on that until I'm proven otherwise. So I was having a conversation with my girlfriends, and Just to give you guys context, I am 29 years old. I've been single for 6 years. I have no kids. I have a career. I am at a place in my life where I'm dating to marry, but I've given dating a pause just because of the challenges that I've been having when it comes to dating. So we were having a conversation about my dating life, and what I've come to conclusion is that the younger men are the sweetest men ever, but they're still figuring out their life. And I am not there. Like I said, I'm dating to marry. So young men are out, and I've dated men my age that just like to play games. They don't even know how to set up a date. They are very inconsistent. It's just bad. So men my age, they're just a waste of time.
Notice how she blames men for her relationship failures. The joke writes itself. You can't take these women seriously. They have no accountability. Why do they always seem to forget that they're the common denominator?
Dating in 2026 fucking sucks. How come almost every single guy invites themselves over to my house? They're like, let's smoke. Or the other way around. They're like, you want to come over and smoke? No, I don't want to come over and smoke with you. I want to go on a date. Like a normal fucking person. When did all these guys forget what a date is? I'm scared I'm going to be single forever.
I think it's the nose ring and tattoos. You don't present yourself as a girl that needs to be courted. They only see you as a nice time.
I'm done dating in 2026. Like, I'm literally done dating. The reason why I'm done dating is because it's too many expectations. It's too many standards. It's too many, if you don't do this, then I'm not doing this. Or if you can't do this, then I don't need to do this. Or it's just too much. I feel like everyone has been hurt. And I feel like everyone is just like, it's just too much. I feel like it's too many rules to dating now. Like, it's like if a guy or a woman isn't doing a certain thing, it's like everybody wants to use everyone for money. If you don't want to use everyone for money, everyone's going for looks. Anyone's going for I just want to have sex, or I just want to casually date. Like, I think I should just stay single forever, because this generation is completely different. It just doesn't make sense. I think I'm done. Or I think I'm gay. I think I'm going to go with girls. I don't know. Come back later.
You women pissed in the dating pool. If he's not 6 feet tall, you won't date him. He has to make a certain amount of money. He has to look a certain way. All we want is a woman that wants to be a wife. Talk about having high standards. These women are a joke.
Where's all the men that love on their women? Take them out on nice dates, hold the doors when they come through. Send I love you text message, I'm thinking about you. Like, do we not get that no more?
Where are all the women that love a man from her heart and not his wallet? Why invest all that into a woman who doesn't reciprocate? Save your time and money.
And in 2026, start dating like a white girl. Date them all, post them all, because what are they going to do about it? Literally nothing. I'm so tired of women being like, oh, he cheated on me. I feel so embarrassed. Why are you embarrassed for his actions? Just go back to the post and edit the caption. Didn't know I was with a cheater when we took this picture. Boom. There you go. Stop being so serious. You were not married. Go be in the streets. Have fun, okay?
Another episode of Single Women Keep Other Women Single. It's just crazy how women take relationship advice from single women. It has never made sense to me.
For research purposes, I need to know if I were like a 30 to 40-year-old male and I was looking to date, I was not still hung up on an ex or living with an ex. I'm ambitious. So I'm either currently successful or working towards being successful, and emotionally available, open to things like therapy. And my only hobby isn't just the gym or video games. Where would I be hanging out? Don't say dating apps. Where are you? Where are they? I mean, for research purposes. Like, this is figuratively speaking, of course.
If you found a 30 to 40-year-old male that checked all these boxes, they're probably not hanging out. That man is focused on himself. He's at home or with a couple close friends. Dating probably isn't a priority.
One of the most frustrating things about trying to date in Chicago is you go on the apps, you swipe, 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 you say no, 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 because no. And then you go outside and you walk down Wells and you're like, oh my God, there's so many cuties, but like, where are you? Where are you? Ugh!
I think it's time to date in your own bracket. Stop swiping left and start swiping right. If Tinder gives you lemons, make lemonade.
I think I kind of get it why so many men are single. Earlier this morning, I went to this like dating singles mixer event. I tried to play it cool. I was just like, I'm just here for the free food. But obviously, like, you know, let me see who else is here. And let me tell you, the people that showed up did disappoint. And I want to have faith for people who came to the event because I was like, let's, you know, we're all putting ourselves out there. It's a scary thing to meet people and to like interact with people, especially something so vulnerable as dating. But at the same time, why did I kind of regret it a little bit too? So at the event, I like, you know, met people. I don't necessarily find myself being comfortable around new people, but I still try. I still try to ask questions, try to be engaging, try to like really put myself out there. But for the men that I interacted, a lot of it was deadpan conversations. And I don't necessarily know if they were like bored with me, which is okay, fine, give me nothing, or if it was also just the weight of my back breaking from carrying this conversation. Positive interactions I did have did come from group conversation, which I really appreciated with in the sense of I think it was nice to be able to rely on other people to carry a conversation because I struggled so hard to carry a one-on-one conversation with those people. I'm glad that was a group event and it was a good mixer and mingle. The food was good too. But this free meal definitely came at a cost.
Singles mixers only exist as a men's humiliation ritual for women's entertainment. I thought a lot of men already knew that.
There is quite literally nothing that aggravates me more than the amount of men that I see on the New York City subway that do not stop to help women at all. I will see women struggling with literally like 60-pound strollers. They have a baby on their arm. I will literally sit there and I'll wait and I'll be like, okay, let's see how long it's gonna be. Some man obviously has to see this lady struggle. I'm watching them looking at her. No, they don't. Why am I, the 126-pound woman, helping this woman push a 60-pound stroller up a staircase because you guys won't help her? I see girls struggling with suitcases all the time. Women struggling with groceries. Y'all just sitting around. Not all of y'all are in a rush. I don't know where y'all going. Most of y'all don't even got no damn jobs. Act like a man.
Well, welcome to equality, and welcome to the beartriarchy. Chivalry is another form of misogyny. None of that in Big 26. You're welcome. Anyway, that's all for today. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons. Also, click on the notification bell to know when I drop a new video. Bye.